Tarkir Dragonstorm follows after the events of Dragons of Tarkir, where the people were subjugated under the oppressive rule of the Dragon Lords. Over time, unrest grew and the people rebelled against the Dragon Lords, taking up the banners of the old clans. In a bid to end the conflict, the leaders of the rebellion uncovered a powerful ritual, one that would summon a force strong enough to defeat the Dragon Lords once and for all. The ritual summoned powerful dragon spirits, who drove out the Dragon Lords and escalated the intensity and frequency of the dragon storms. In Tarkir Dragonstorm, we see the clans reborn, while massive and terrifying dragon storms rage across the land, spawning more and more wild dragons. The storms have also been spreading out of Tarkir and threatening other planes in the multiverse. Now, Narset and Elspeth seek to end the dragon storms, spreading throughout the multiverse, while Sark and Vol tries to stop them. Meanwhile, Jace seeks something deep in the meditation realm that may threaten the whole multiverse. Here's everything you need to know to play the new set. It's finally here! Tarkir Dragonstorm! I'm Harley Fireflames.
And I'm MTG Dragon, and we're here to take the mechanics and archetypes of Tarkir and break it down, just for you, girl.
The Mardu Horde is leading the charts, of course, with their new hit, Mobilize. The newest Mardu mechanic, Mobilize, allows you to quickly gain the upper hand in combat. The number after Mobilize indicates how many tapped and attacking 1/1 red warriors you receive when that creature attacks. These warriors have one purpose: battle, and are sacrificed at the end of turn.
For all you Abzan stands out there, we're dropping a whole new mechanic. Girl, just like our love, the Abzan houses will endure. Abzan knows how to stay in the game with the endure mechanic. There will be many ways for your creatures to endure, and when you do, observe the number and make a choice, girl. Add that many +1/+1 counters to the creature, or make a spirit creature token with that power and toughness. The Sultai brood is making a comeback. Mechanic.
With the Renew mechanic, you can remaster an old track, even if you have a broad discography. But everybody just wants you to play that one song. When the ability word Renew appears on a creature, it means they are still useful, even in death. Paying the cost and exiling the card from your graveyard will always result in placing counters on a creature, and you will often gain additional benefits with this sorcery speed ability. I can play 400 notes per second, but I don't do that much anymore because it would end all of mankind.
Yeah, that would be bad for album sales. The Jeskai way doesn't fight with a flurry of notes, girl, but with a fist of flurry. A flurry ability is triggered when you cast your second spell each turn. You can pressure your opponent with a quick burst of offense, or wait until their turn to counter with a combination of effects, girl. If any of your 2 spells are countered, or even if they're still waiting to resolve, you'll still get the flurry effects you've set up on your battlefield.
What's more metal? A giant dragon or a huge fireball to the face?
Either one makes a big bang. But girl, it doesn't matter if your bias is powerful creatures or big spells, because this is the debut of Harmonize. Spells with Harmonize aren't just hit singles, they can be cast again from the graveyard for the listed cost. You can tap a creature you control when you play it to reduce the cost by that creature's power. But take it slow, girl. This can only reduce the generic mana in the cost, and the spell is exiled after you Harmonize.
But little did the clans know, there were 5 additional paths to victory when playing Tarkir Dragonstorm. White-black sacrifice, turning the tokens from Abzan and Mardu into value. Blue-red 2 spells, using Temur Harmonize to trigger flurry abilities from the Jeskai. Black-green counters, making insurmountable threats, using Abzan and Sultai's ability to grow their creatures. Red-white go-wide tokens, quickly overwhelming your opponents with mobilized tokens and flurry triggers. Green-blue leaves the graveyard. Renew and Harmonize allow you to use your graveyard to the greatest extent to gain the upper hand.
Girl, why are we fighting when we could just be forming one big supergroup? We're getting so worked up over the pre-release happening April 4th through the 10th.
Tarkir Dragonstorm pre-release events will be running from April 4th to April 10th. The set will release on MTG Arena on April 8th, and it will be available everywhere April 11th. You will always have more opportunities to play in events like Standard Showdown, Friday Night Magic, Commander Party, and Store Championship. And there's always the Magic Academy for introducing Magic to new players.
This song stinks.
Find an event near you right now using locator.wizards.com or the locator in the companion app.